Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good afternoon and welcome to audio-only coverage of the North Dakota State Class B Baseball Tournament. This is the third place game featuring the Thompson Tommies and the Velva-Drake Anamoose Aggies. How you doing? I'm Joe Lancello. Thanks for joining us on yourliveevent.com. We've had two games already today in this final day of the state tournament in Jamestown at Jack Brown Stadium. We started the day with Lemoore Litchfield Marion beating Bottineau 10-0 in 5 innings to win the 7th place game. And in a game just completed, Dulac Burlington beat Shiloh Christian 2-0 for 5th place. Third place is at stake in this game between the Tommies and the Aggies, and then we'll also have audio-only coverage of the championship game, which will start at 7 o'clock, with Kindred taking on Park River area in a matchup of the number 1 and 2 seeds. Thompson got here with a 6-5 victory in 9 innings on Thursday over Bottineau. And then it was Park River area beating Thompson 9-1 in yesterday's semifinal. Velva-Drake Anamoose got here with a 10-6 victory over Lemoore Litchfield Marion, and then a 12-0 loss in 5 innings at the hands of Kindred. It'll be right-hander Jeremy Tice throwing on the mound for the Thompson Tommies today against Velva-Drake Anamoose's Kason Larson. And we'll have pregame coaches' comments from Coach Matt Weidler of Velva-Drake Anamoose and Nate Solis of Thompson when we return after these messages on yourliveevent.com.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
The Kindred Public School District looks to collaboratively cultivate an environment that challenges learners to reach their full potential in a student-centered, community-supported environment while building authentic relationships that promotes active engagement in learning, literacy, and life. Kindred Public Schools' mission is to educate, prepare, and maximize student potential. Kindred Public School District, student-centered, community-supported. For more info about upcoming school events and news, go online to kindred.k12.us.
In agriculture, the one thing you can count on is uncertainty. What if the GPS short circuits in your tractor? Do you have equipment breakdown coverage? Nodak Insurance has been insuring farmers and ranchers for over 70 years, and we've come across about every scenario you can imagine. Hi, I'm Chris Moen, your agent with answers at Nodak Insurance Company. I know insurance, I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call me today for details on how we can protect your farming operation at 757-1613.
The World of Outlaws late models are coming to Norman County Raceway on June 30th, 2026. Infield seating, your chance to meet your favorite National Touring Series drivers, and much, much more. Tickets are available now at ncraceway.com. Order yours today.
And we'll see you June 30th, 2026.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
North Dakota Class B State Baseball third place game between Thompson and Velva-Drake Anamoose coming up. Nate Solis, the coach of the Thompson Tommies, playing in the third place game after a loss to Park River area yesterday, and Park River area showing just how good they can be.
Yeah, they're legit. We knew, we knew it was going to be a tough task going into it. Just a really good program that Brett's got over there that we got a lot of respect for, and it's a fun game. It's a rivalry game. They're not strangers to each other, and you're going to see them at some point. And obviously, we ran into them, and Jackson did a really good job of challenging us, and tip the cap to him for a good game. But obviously, we did some things early on that I didn't love and didn't execute, and tried to made some tougher innings for us. So that was disappointing. But the sun came up today, and it's another day to get better and put on a Tommy uniform.
And I'm sure it's sad to see the streak of 4 consecutive state championships go by the wayside.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, it's why you play. It's why you sign up. You want to be able to go out and compete for championships, and ultimately fell short of our goal. But credit to the guys for, like I said, the effort throughout the year, and that's what we talked about after the game. Doesn't make that the sacrifices that you make and the time that you put in not worth it. It is worth it all for the experiences and the relationships you get to create. But yeah, tough to not get back into the title game, but you got to learn from it and continue to improve.
This is an unusual game, as are all the games here today at State, in that going in it's the last game of the season.
Yeah, like I said, we talked to the guys a little bit today about it's just another opportunity to put on a Tommy uniform, and you don't, for 3 seniors, it's going to be the last time. So you can't take them for granted, and younger guys need to go out and play just as hard. And I think we'll have the pride to be able to go out and do that, and execute, and go out and compete.
And when your 3 seniors, Jeremy Tice, will be starting on the mound today.
Yeah, stuck with it on Thursday, but went over the pitch count and, is within and has about 70 or so pitches to work with today. So probably not going to go a full game, but hopefully we can get through the order a couple times with that, and we can get him a nice lead and go from there.
Velva-Drake Anamoose, what have you heard or seen from them?
Well, they can swing it. They did a really good job in that first game, and Kennedy's got a really good pitcher that kept them off balance. So we got to be able to go out and do the same thing. But they're going to have a quality arm or two that are available to them, and we just got to go out and do the little things right. That's kind of the message that we've talked about. Is we've kind of shot ourselves in the foot a lot of times this year when we're losing games. Sometimes we just get beat, but we don't help ourselves at times. And so we're looking for making the routine plays, putting together good at bats, and putting pressure on the defense.
All right, best of luck.
Thank you.
Nate Solis, coach of the Thompson Tommies. We'll continue with our pregame coaches' comments after these words at yourliveevent.com.
Life moves fast, but your mind doesn't always have to. Practicing mindfulness, even for a minute, can help you stay calm and focused. Try noticing your breathing, paying attention to your surroundings, or taking a moment to reset before a test or a practice. Set goals that matter to you, celebrate small wins, and don't forget to take a break from screens. Your brain needs downtime just as much as your body does. Mental health isn't one big choice. It's a bunch of small ones you can make every day, and you're capable of all of them. Go Tommies!
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the 3-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good!
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Sonia from the Lighting Gallery and Decor. We're so much more than just lighting.
Step into a space where your home starts to come together. From custom furniture and curated decor to a personalized design guidance, we help you create a space that feels warm, layered, and uniquely yours. Whether you're starting fresh or finishing the details, we're here to bring your vision to life.
I invite you to stop in. I think you'll be wowed.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Strong bank, strong communities.
The City of Hillsborough encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsborough for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com. Thompson taking on Velva-Drake Anamoose for third place at the North Dakota Class B State Baseball Tournament. Matt Weigler is the coach of the Velva-Drake Anamoose Aggies. Losing to Kindred yesterday, probably the least said about that, the better. Tell me about how your season has gone overall.
No, we've had a good year. I mean, for one, anytime you can win a region championship and get down the state tournament, that's successful. That's our goal, and obviously once we got down here, our goal is to be playing that last game tonight, but we ran into a team that was hitting the ball really well last night, and I thought we threw well. They were hitting everything we threw in there, and their guy came out and threw a lot of strikes and challenged our guys, and we couldn't come through. But our season up to this point has been very successful, and we're hoping we can end this one with a win this year.
Your guys showed they could swing the bats in the first game of the tournament here against Velva-Drake against Lamar Litchfield Marion. Logan Vincent had a home run, 3 hits, 3 RBI, and Luke Selzler, 3 hits, 4 runs batted in.
Yeah, we did. We had a good day there, and our guys have, hit the ball fairly well all year, and then sometimes you get down here and, things just don't go your way, and, we did hit balls hard, and they made some good plays. But, when it comes to games like this, you need to pitch well, and you need to defend behind it, and then you got to have the bats going. You got to have all 3 phases, and, and for the most part all year we've been like that. So, hopefully we can put all 3 together, and, if not, find a way to scrap out a win, however it's got to be.
Who will you have pitching for you today, and tell me a bit about what he throws?
Yeah, we're going to have Kason Larson going. He's a senior. That's pretty steady for us. He's not going to overpower anybody. He's going to pitch to contact. He's going to, change speeds and try and hit spots. So, we know when he's on the mound, he's going to throw strikes, but our defense has got to be on their toes and be ready, because there's going to be balls put in play, and we just got to go make plays.
And the wind has been making fielders a little bit crazy in the earlier games here too.
Yeah, we've kind of got a bunch of different seasons here in the past 3 days. So it's, when you play baseball in North Dakota, you kind of almost get used to the wind. And, the wind going like it is here now, we played in it this year, and we'll just going to have to handle it. And, we're just going to have good communication between our outfield and infield on some of those fly balls if we get them. And, and then when you put the bat in the ball, you just never know what that wind's going to do. So we got to make sure we're running hard down the bases and being alert out there.
All right, best of luck.
You bet. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Matt Weidler, the coach of the Velva-Drake Anamoose Aggies, will be back with the starting lineups as Velva-Drake Anamoose take on Thompson for third place at the Class B State North Dakota Baseball Tournament after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
If you can dream it up, we can make it a reality. Hello, this is Jonathan Olson with Greenworks Landscaping and Fencing. We can offer you a complete package when it comes to an external look to your property. Paver patios, outdoor kitchens, retaining walls, or fencing. We offer you all that and more. Our fences are built to last, so you have low maintenance beauty that not only improves the look, but also the value of your home. To show us your ideas or let us help you design your perfect outdoor sanctuary, check us out on the web at gworkslf.com.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Say thank you to the farmers you come into contact with every day. They have chosen a career that is as much their deep passion as it is an absolute necessity for you and I. Spring is upon us and there will be farm equipment on the roads. Give them your patience and room to do their jobs. Trust me, they would rather be off the road working in their field than dealing with traffic. From all of us here at Agassiz Precision Ag, we say thank you and have a safe spring.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Welcome to the 130th Annual Norman County Fair, June 24th through 27th, Ada, Minnesota. FFA Day. New this year, Jindo Bingo, the Big Air ATV show in the R&J Broadcasting Grandstand. Plus free music, basketball challenge, Check 6 Veterans Day, Youth Day, Senior Day, racing, the Mooncats, lumberjack shows, and so much more. For the full schedule, visit NormanCountyFair.com. Norman County Fair, Ada, Minnesota, June 24th through 27th. It's where summer begins. The fun never ends.
And welcome back to Jack Brown Stadium, Jamestown, North Dakota. Third place game at the North Dakota Class B State Baseball Tournament. I'm Joe Lancello, and time now for a look at our starting lineups. Brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products, grower owned. CrystalSugar.com. First of all, for the visiting team on the scoreboard, Velva-Drake Anamoose. The Aggies came into this tournament as the number 5 seed. Leading off for the Aggies will be shortstop Cooper Kittleson. Hitting second, second baseman Reese Steffen. Batting third, the center fielder Mason Kraft. Batting cleanup for the Aggies, the catcher Logan Vincent. Hitting fifth, the left fielder Wesley Nicholson. Batting sixth at first base, Luke Selzler. Hitting seventh, the pitcher, Kason Larson. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Brayson Hammer. And he'll be batting for the right fielder, Crew Klein. And batting ninth for Velva-Drake Anamoose, third baseman, Peyton Weidler. Coach Matt Weidler's lineup for Velva-Drake Anamoose, Kittleson, Steffen, and Kraft, Vincent, Nicholson, and Selzler, Larson, Hammer, and Weidler. Now for the Thompson Tommies starting lineup. Leading off will be the left fielder, Mac Michelson. Hitting second, the shortstop, Eli Gemmel. Batting third, the catcher, Dex Avdom. Hitting cleanup, the right fielder, Caden Loyland. Hitting fifth, the pitcher, Jeremy Tice. Batting sixth, at third base, Gavin Oster. Batting seventh, the second baseman, Joe Taylor. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Jacob Olson. And he's batting for first baseman, Eli Schumacher. And batting ninth, playing center field today, Grady Hurst. Nate Solis' Thompson lineup, Michelson, Gemmel, and Avdom. Loyland, Tyson, Oster, Taylor, Olson, and Hurst. Jeremy Tice will be on the mound today for Thompson. He pitched in the first game of the tournament, coming on in relief of Gavin Oster, and Jeremy got the win in that game, the 6-5 9-inning victory over Bottineau. Jeremy had allowed 4 hits in 3 innings, gave up 3 runs, all earned, walked 1, struck out 3, and threw a wild pitch. Some good news for Thompson fans. Not too far away from here at the State Class B softball tournament, Thompson beating DeLac Burlington, Lewis, and Clark by a score of 8-3. Abby Olson was the winning pitcher for the Tommies. Claire Calling and Presley Hedovet with home runs as Thompson takes the 5th place trophy at the Class B State softball tournament, beating DeLac Burlington, Lewis, and Clark 8-3. The broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. The coaches are at home plate, meeting with the 3 umpires. An overcast afternoon here in Jamestown. It's been very windy, and that's been causing some interesting things with fly balls. There have been balls that look like they would be a pop-up that the second baseman could handle, but it winds up that the center fielder is having to make a long run behind second base to make a catch. So the outfielders and infielders are going to have to be especially alert, and base runners as well, to see if a ball is going to hit the dirt or not. Our starting lineup is brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products. Grower owned. CrystalSugar.com. And we'll be back with the first pitch as Thompson takes on Velva-Drake Anamoose for 3rd place in the State Class B baseball tournament. Back after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
The City of Hillsborough encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsborough for more information or visit BrightEnergySolutions.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and RJBroadcasting.com, local voices from local radio.
Keep your car moving along with the team at Elite Automotive Center in Fargo. What sets Elite Automotive Center apart from the herd is their truly extensive list of services. From brake and tire service to tune-ups and battery replacement, there's no job too big or small for their ASE certified technicians. Schedule your next oil change by going to EliteAutomotiveCenter.com or scan the QR code on your screen now. Never settle for standard service. Stop by Elite Automotive Center today in Fargo.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers. They are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Thompson players being introduced. As we get ready for the state Class B baseball tournament third place game. From Jamestown, 77 degrees our temperature with cloudy skies. The wind out of the southeast, 19 miles an hour, gusting to 28, with a humidity of 54%. And the wind has played tricks with batted baseballs throughout the first two games here. And those games, in case you missed these scores, in the seventh place game, Lemoore Litchfield Marion defeating Bottineau 10-0 in 5 innings. And then Dulac Burlington 2-0 over Shiloh Christian in the fifth place game. Just shows how things can change very quickly for things. Because if you remember, Thompson began the tournament with a 9-inning win over Bottineau 6-5. And then Bottineau winds up being on the receiving end of a no-hitter to Shiloh Christian yesterday, 1-0, and then they lose in 5 innings to Lemoore Litchfield Marion 10-0 in the seventh place game. So Bottineau was 3 outs away from getting into the semifinal, and they wind up the tournament in 8th place. Right-hander Jeremy Tice taking his warm-up tosses. Again, Jeremy pitched 3 innings on Thursday in that 9-inning victory, so he is not likely to finish this game. Shortstop Cooper Kittleson to lead it off and takes the first pitch in for a strike. And the next pitch missing outside 101. Kittleson bats right-handed against the right-hander Tice. Next pitch high 2-1. Velva-Drake Anamoose wearing white jerseys, white pants with royal blue pinstripes. Aggies written on the front in royal blue, trimmed in gold, and royal blue numbers trimmed in gold. There's a swing and a foul out of here to the right, and the count now 2-2 to Cooper Kittleson, the leadoff hitter for Velva-Drake Anamoose. Tice winds, swing and a miss, strike 3. So Tice starts his afternoon with a strikeout, 1 up and 1 down for Velva-Drake Anamoose in the top of the first inning. Now second baseman Reese Steffen, batting left-handed. Looks at a pitch just high and away, ball 1. Velva-Drake Anamoose with a record of 26-7 coming into today. Next pitch, a fastball off the catcher's glove and going to the backstop. 2-0 the count to Steffen. Center fielder Mason Kraft to hit next for the Aggies. And a strike on the outside part of the plate, 2-1. Dex Avnum is catching for Thompson. Eli Schumacher at first base. Joe Taylor at second. Eli Gemmel at short. Gavin Oster at third as Steffen swings and fouls one off toward the Thompson dugout on the third base side. And the count evens at 2-2. Tice with the windup, the 2-2. Line foul off the screen that protects fans from the grandstand here. Count remains 2-2 to Reese Steffen. Steffen was 1 for 2 yesterday against Kindred. Here's a swing and a ground ball foul down the first base line. Still 2-2 to Steffen. Aggies were held to just 3 hits in that 12-0 5-inning loss yesterday at the hands of Kindred, which put the Vikings in the championship game. Breaking ball just missing outside, 3-2 to Reese Steffen. Top of the first inning, 1 out, nobody on. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So back-to-back strikeouts for Jeremy Tice to start the ball game. 2 up and 2 down for the Aggies in the top of the first. And now center fielder Mason Kraft. Kraft was the starting and losing pitcher yesterday against Kindred. Takes a fastball on the outside corner for a strike. Kraft was 0 for 2. He reached base on an error and was caught stealing. The 0-1. Fastball just outside, 1-1. Thompson's outfield from left to right. Mac Michelson, Grady Hurst, and Caden Loyland. The 1-1 pitch, grounded to third. Osterfields throws across in time to retire the side. A 3 up and 3 down inning for Velva-Drake Anamoose in the top of the first, 0 across. After a half inning on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. Velva-Drake Anamoose 0. Thompson coming to bat on yourliveevent.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Thompson coming to bat in the bottom of the first inning. No score between the Tommies and Velva-Drake Anamoose Aggies. Right-hander Kason Larson, a senior, is pitching for Velva-Drake Anamoose. Larson with an E-N at the end and his first name Kason. Mac Michelson will lead things off for Thompson in the bottom of the first. He'll be followed by shortstop Eli Gemmel and catcher Dex Avnum. Third place on the line here at the North Dakota State Class B Baseball Tournament. And Mac Michelson, a right-handed batter, stands in. Looking at a pitch, low ball 1. Mac is 2 for 6 in the tournament with 3 runs scored, no runs batted in. Righty to righty, the pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Thompson with a record of 18-8 coming into today's third place game. Larson from the windup, the 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. As Michelson chased a high inside pitch. Larson's pitch is swung on, popped into short center field, but coming in to make the grab is Mason Kraft, the center fielder, for the first out. 1 up and 1 down for the Tommies in the bottom of the first. Brings up shortstop Eli Gemmel, 1 for 4 with a run scored. No runs batted in, 3 sacrifice bunts in the Tommies' win over Bottineau. And the first pitch in for a strike, 0-1. Elia Jr. stands back in the right-hand batter's box, the 0-1. That's hit in the air to left field. Going back is the left fielder, Wesley Nicholson, and he's got it toward left center for out number 2. 2 up and 2 down for Thompson in the bottom of the first. Brings up the catcher, Dex Avdom. Dex 0 for 5 in the tournament. Bats left-handed, the freshman. Larson, the right-hander, winds. And first pitch inside, ball 1. Logan Vincent is catching for Velva-Drake Anamoose. Luke Selzler at first base. Reese Steffen at second. Cooper Kittleson at short. Peyton Weidler at third. The 1-0 pitch. Strike call, 1-1. The outfield from left to right for Velva-Drake Anamoose. Wesley Nicholson in left. Mason Kraft in center. And Crew Klein in right. Fastball outside, 2-1. The Aggies outfield played to pull with a left-handed batter. Klein pretty close to the right field foul line. The 2-1 pitch. Low, 3-1. Right fielder Kalen Loyland on deck for Thompson. Bottom of the first, no score. Nobody on, 2 out. The 3-1 pitch. Outside ball 4. And we have our first base runner of the game. And this will bring up the right fielder, Caden Loyland. And R.J. Anderson is coming into the game to run for Avdom as the courtesy runner. R.J. runs pretty well. He's an 8th grader. And the first pitch hit the catcher in the foot and bounces away, and that will allow Anderson to go to second. Now we scored a pass ball, so Loyland now with the runner at scoring position and a 1-0 count. Fastball outside, 2-0. Caden 2 for 5 in the tournament. 1 double, 3 runs batted in. Righty against lefty as Larson works out of the stretch. 2-0 is outside, 3-0. Pitcher Jeremy Tice hoping to get a chance to bat next. Anderson leads off second. The 3-0 pitch. Swung on, popped up. Right side of the infield. The first baseman, Selzler, makes the catch to retire the side. Thompson in the second. No runs, no hits, a walk, no errors, 1 runner left. After 1 inning on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. After 1 inning in the North Dakota Class B third place game, Velva-Drake Anamoose 0, Thompson 0 on yourliveevent.com.
If you can dream it up, we can make it a reality. Hello, this is Jonathan Olson with Greenworks Landscaping and Fencing. We can offer you a complete package when it comes to an external look to your property. Paver patios, outdoor kitchens, retaining walls, or fencing. We offer you all that and more. Our fences are built to last, so you have low maintenance beauty that not only improves the look, but also the value of your home. To show us your ideas or let us help you design your perfect outdoor sanctuary, check us out on the web at gworkslf.com.
Hi, Sonia from the Lighting Gallery and Decor. We're so much more than just lighting.
Step into a space where your home starts to come together. From custom furniture and curated decor to a personalized design guidance, we help you create a space that feels warm, layered, and uniquely yours. Whether you're starting fresh or finishing the details, we're here to bring your vision to life.
I invite you to stop in. I think you'll be wowed.
We go to the top of the second inning. No score between Velva-Drake, Anamoose, and Thompson as catcher Logan Vincent swings at the first pitch, fouls it out of here to the left for strike one. Vincent, a left-handed batter, the cleanup hitter for the Aggies. He'll be followed by left fielder Wesley Nicholson and first baseman Luke Selzler. Off-speed pitch missing inside 1-1. Jeremy Tice throwing a perfect 1-2-3 first inning with 2 strikeouts, and that pitch got him in the back. So Vincent reaches by being hit by a pitch. First base runner for the Aggies today to lead off the second inning. Now left fielder Wesley Nicholson. He's a junior. Vincent, the catcher, will run for himself at first base. Getting a decent lead at first. Jeremy Tice out of the stretch. And the first pitch to Nicholson is low for ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Lined out of here. Well, not quite out of here. It hit the facade on the grandstand here. The 1-1 pitch grounded right up the middle for a base hit. Vincent will stop at second. And that's the first base hit of the afternoon for the Aggies. This will bring up the first baseman, Luke Selzler, Selzler. Bats left-handed against the right-hander, Jeremy Tice. First pitch grounded to second. Taylor flips to short for one. The relay not in time. So that's the first out of the inning. On the 4-6 fielder's choice, Selzler on at first and Vincent going to third. Now the pitcher, Kaysen Larson, will stand in. He bats right-handed. Runners on the corners for Velva-Drake, Anamoose, top of the second, scoreless game. Pitch caught the outside corner for a strike. Larson had bluffed a bunt. We'll see if the Aggies try a squeeze here in the top of the second. No score. Swinging away and fouling it off is Larson. And the count now 0-2. Selzler at first, Vincent at third with one out. Top of the second, no score. Velva-Drake, Anamoose threatening. The 0-2. Fouled over and out of here. And we'll do it again at 0-2. Thompson wearing their black jerseys today with green numbers and letters. The 0-2 pitch to Larson, outside ball one. Designated hitter Brayson Hammer to hit next for the Aggies. Tice's 1-2 pitch. That's lined into center field for a base hit. Vincent will score the first run of the game. And it's a 1-0 lead for Velva-Drake Anamoose. Larson with an RBI single to score Vincent, and Selzer pulls up at second. Now Brayson Hammer, the DH. Batting left-handed, takes a pitch low for ball one. Hammer batting for the right fielder, Crew Klein. Thompson outfield swung around. There's a strike called 1-1 to Hammer. Loyland almost up against the fence in right field. It's only 300 feet away down the right field line here. The 1-1 pitch caught the outside corner, 1-2. Third baseman Peyton Weidler on deck for the Aggies, who lead 1-0 and have runners at first and second with one out here in the top of the second. Swing and a foul tip at the plate. Hammer just getting the end of the bat on that one. So the count remains at 1-2. Hammer, a sophomore, steps out of the box. Runners at first and second. Thompson's outfield shallow in center and left, but Loyland the deepest in right. The 1-2 pitch, fastball, strike three called on the inside corner. That's the second out, the third strikeout for Jeremy Tice. Two down for Velva-Drake Anamoose in the top of the second, brings up third baseman Peyton Weidler. And the first pitch is outside ball one. Peyton is an 8th grader, and his dad is head coach Matt Weidler. Runners lead out first and second. Here's a throw to first, and they got him. Dex Avdom picking off Kason Larson, who had strayed a little too far. So that retires Velva-Drake Anamoose in the second. But the Aggies take the lead on 1 run with 2 hits. There was a hit batter, no errors, 1 runner left. After an inning and a half on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. After 1.5, Velva-Drake Anamoose 1, Thompson nothing on yourliveevent.com.
Imagine your life in Hillsboro, a place where neighbors know your name and opportunities are real. Here, you'll find affordable home lots and grants to help you build your future. In Hillsboro, safety, affordability, and community aren't just promises, they're our way of life. With a 24-hour fitness center, a strong school system, a trusted hospital, and a thriving business district, Hillsboro has everything you need to live well. Here, your family is our family, and your future shines bright. Discover Hillsboro, where small-town living means big opportunities.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Say thank you to the farmers you come into contact with every day. They have chosen a career that is as much their deep passion as it is an absolute necessity for you and I. Spring is upon us and there will be farm equipment on the roads. Give them your patience and room to do their jobs. Trust me, they would rather be off the road working in their field than dealing with traffic. From all of us here at Agassiz Precision Ag, we say thank you and have a safe spring.
So Velva-Drake Anamoose break the deadlock in this third place game with a run in the top of the second inning. Now Thompson will come to bat with their 3 seniors on the roster scheduled to hit this inning. Pitcher Jeremy Tice, third baseman Gavin Oster, and second baseman Joe Taylor. Facing right-hander Kason Larson. Tice swings at the first pitch, hits it into left field. Coming over to left center to make the grab is Wesley Nicholson for out number 1. 1 pitch and 1 out for Velva-Drake Anamoose. Now third baseman Gavin Oster comes to bat for Thompson. 0 for 6 in the state tournament. Larson, the right-hander, with the pitch. That's it in the air to center field, and it will hold up for Mason Kraft to make the catch. That's 2 pitches and 2 outs. Now second baseman Joe Taylor, 0 for 5 at the plate, but he's walked a couple of times. Senior second baseman. Right-handed batter against the right-hander Kason Larson. First pitch, a strike of the knees, 0-1. Velva-Drake Anamoose up 1-0. Here is Thompson batting the bottom of the second. The 0-1. That's hit in the air. The second baseman taking a couple of steps toward the right field foul line, but Reese Steffen making an easy catch to retire the side. Thompson in the second, 3 up, 3 down, nothing across. 2 complete on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHB.bank. After 2, Velva-Drake Anamoose nothing. Thompson, let me try that again. Velva-Drake Anamoose 1, Thompson nothing on yourliveevent.com.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
The Kindred Public School District looks to collaboratively cultivate an environment that challenges learners to reach their full potential in a student-centered, community-supported environment while building authentic relationships that promotes active engagement in learning, literacy, and life. Kindred Public Schools' mission is to educate, prepare, and maximize student potential. Kindred Public School District, student-centered, community-supported. For more info about upcoming school events and news, go online to kindred.k12.us.
Third baseman Peyton Weidler leading off the top of the third for Velva-Drake Anamoose. Bunts the first pitch, foul down the first baseline for strike 1. Next pitch from Jeremy Tice, outside 1-1. Weidler was at bat when Kason Larson was picked off first base by catcher Dex Afton to end the second inning. Next pitch is a called strike 1-2. Weidler to be followed by shortstop Cooper Kittleson and second baseman Reese Steffen, the 9-1-2 hitters in the Aggie batting order. And there is strike 3 called. 1 up and 1 down for Velva-Drake Anamoose. 4 strikeouts now for Jeremy Tice. Now Jeremy Kittleson, the shortstop, who struck out in the first inning. Fastball outside, ball 1. Aggie's no runs, 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. Tommy's no runs, no hits, no errors. And the second pitch to Kittleson, missed 2-0. And a strike at the letters, 2-1. Tice's 2-1 pitch, missed low, 3-1. Jeremy has allowed 2 hits, hit 1 batter, struck out 4. The 3-1 pitch. Strike called to the knees, 3-2. The right-hander winds the payoff pitch. Outside ball 4. First walk allowed by Jeremy Tice puts Kittleson at first with 1 out. For second baseman Reese Steffen, who struck out his first time up. Tommy's outfield pulled around to the right. There's a throw to first, and Kittleson dives back in safely. Michelson in left field, the shallowest of the 3 outfielders. And a swing and a miss by Stefan, 0-1. One nothing Velva-Drake Anamoose. They're batting at the top of the third. Here's another throw to first, and Kittleson is back safely. Stefan, a senior. Pitch called strike 0-2. Center fielder Mason Kraft to hit next for Velva-Drake Anamoose. Kittleson a short lead at first. Tice from the stretch, the 0-2. Grounded foul toward the Thompson dugout on the third base side. Still 0-2 to Reese Stefan. Tice with the sign. And the 0-2 again. Off-speed pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. That was a nice pitch. 5 strikeouts for Tice. That's the second out for Velva-Drake Anamoose in the top of the third. Now center fielder Mason Kraft, who grounded to third his first time up. Right-handed batter against the right-hander Tice. Pitch is grounded too short. Took a really good hop for Eli Gemmel. He decides, why throw it? I'll just run to second base with the force and retire the side that way. So Velva-Drake Anamoose in the third. No runs, no hits, a walk, no errors, and 1 runner left. The Aggies have stranded 2 after 2.5 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. It's Velva-Drake Anamoose 1, Thompson nothing as we go to the bottom of the third on YourLiveEvent.com.
In agriculture, the one thing you can count on is uncertainty. What if the GPS short circuits in your tractor? Do you have equipment breakdown coverage? Nodak Insurance has been insuring farmers and ranchers for over 70 years, and we've come across about every scenario you can imagine. Hi, I'm Chris Moen, your agent with answers at Nodak Insurance Company. I know insurance, I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call me today for details on how we can protect your farming operation at 757-1613.
The World of Outlaws late models are coming to Norman County Raceway on June 30th, 2026. Infield seating, your chance to meet your favorite National Touring Series drivers, and much, much more. Tickets are available now at ncraceway.com.
Order yours today, and we'll see you June 30th, 2026.
And the first pitch to designated hitter Jacob Olson leading off the bottom of the third for Thompson is inside, ball 1. Righty against righty, and the pitch from Larson is grounded down the third baseline, fair. It'll hold up in the grass, and so Olson will have a single. That's the first hit of the day for the Tommies. Olson batting for first baseman Eli Schumacher, and now center fielder Grady Hurst stands in. He's 1 for 6 in the tournament with a run scored. Throw to first. Olson didn't have a big lead. Dive back in safely. Left-hander Caden Loyland is warming up now in the Thompson bullpen. And a swing and a miss, 1-1 to Grady Hurst. So Loyland would likely move from right field to the mound next inning. Kason Larson from the stretch. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Grady 1 for 6 at the state tournament with a run scored. Olson a short lead at first. Tommy's trying to get something going here in the bottom of the third. Here's a swing and a fly ball to left field. That will drift foul. Still 1-2 to Grady Hurst. Left fielder Mac Michelson hit next for the Tommies. 1-0 Velva-Drake Anamoose in this third place game in the North Dakota Class B State Baseball Tournament. Larson's 1-2 pitch. That is grounded toward the hole, and it gets through on the left side for a base hit. Olson stopping at second. So the Tommies with back-to-back singles here to start the third inning. Now the top of the order, and Mac Michelson, the center fielder. Excuse me, the left fielder. He fly to the center fielder his last time up. Swing and a miss, strike one. Thompson, nobody out here in the bottom of the third. Runners at first and second. And they trail 1-0. 0-1 pitch, just missing at the knees outside, 1-1. Olson on second, Hurst at first, with nobody out. The 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss, 0-2, 1-2. Shortstop Eli Gemmel to hit next for the Tommies. Larson from the stretch. Swing and a foul by Michelson. He stays alive at 1-2. Overcast day with a bit of a breeze here at Jamestown. The 1-2 pitch. Michelson fouls this off again. Still 1-2. Jack Brown Stadium, 350 feet down the line and left. 365 to straightaway center, but then receding quickly to right field where it's 300 feet down the line. There's a pitch high to Michelson. The count goes 2-2. Tommy's down 1-0, but they have men at first and second with nobody out here in the bottom of the third. This is hit in the air. Coming in is the center fielder, Kraft, to make the catch for the first out, and no runners advance. One down for Thompson in the bottom of the third. Brings up shortstop Eli Gemmel, who fly to left his first time up. Eli with 3 sacrifice bunts. And the Tommies win against Bottineau. He looks at strike one there. Olson on second and Hurst on first. Egg is not holding with the runner at first. Pitch is outside. 1-1. The ball knocked down by the catcher, Vincent. But he kept the ball in front of him, so no chance for anybody to move up. Righty against righty, the 1-1 pitch. That's hit into the air to left field. Coming into left center to make the catch is Nicholson for the second out. And again, no runners advance. Two down for the Tommies. This brings up catcher Dex Avdom, who walked his first time up. Dex batting left-handed. As the Aggie outfield swings around to the right. Here's a swing. This is it well to right field. This one is out of here. Dex Avdom, a 3-run homer. And the Tommies go in front 3-1. Again, it's a short fence at 300, but there is also an extension to the fence from right center to right, and Dex easily cleared that. 3-0 in favor of the 3-1 in favor of the Tommies. That's the third hit this inning for Thompson. Base is empty now with 2 out for right fielder Caden Loyland. Swings at the first pitch. Grounds to second. Steffen throws to first to retire the side. But Thompson do the damage in the third. 3 runs, 3 hits. The big one, Dex Avdom's home run. No errors, no one left. 3 complete on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHB.bank. After 3. Thompson 3, Velva-Drake, Anamoose 1 on YourLiveEvent.com.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
After 3 innings in the North Dakota Class B state third place game, Thompson 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors. Velva-Drake Anamoose a run, 2 hits, and no errors. Catcher Logan Vincent to lead off for Velva-Drake Anamoose in the top of the 4th. And he looks at a pitch outside for ball 1. Vincent was hit by a pitch and scored the Aggies' run in the 2nd inning. Here's a swing and a ground ball to the right side. Joe Taylor has it, throws to first. That's out number 1. 1 up and 1 down for Velva-Drake Anamoose in the top of the 4th. Brings up left fielder Wesley Nicholson, who singled his first time up. The Aggies got their run in the 2nd inning. Thompson all 3 of theirs in the 3rd. On a deck's after him, 3-run homer to right. First pitch is strike 1 to Nicholson. Fastball in at the knees, 0-2. Right-hander Jeremy Tice, the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. For the second out, as Nicholson was reaching for an outside pitch and came up empty. 6 strikeouts now for Jeremy Tice today. 2 up and 2 down for Velva-Drake Anamoose in the 4th. Brings up first baseman Luke Selzler. Left-hand batter looks at a pitch low for ball 1. Luke grounded into a fielder's choice, second to short in the 2nd inning. Next pitch is a call, strike 1-1. Selzler batting left-handed. Here's a swing and a fly ball hit to center field. Going back is Hurst, and the ball is over his head and going to the wall. Selzer is going to second, and he'll stop there with a stand-up double. Third hit of the day for the Aggies. So they've got a runner in scoring position with 2 out for pitcher Kason Larson, who singled to drive in the only run of the game in the 2nd inning. The only Aggies run of the game. First pitch from Tice is low, ball 1. Michelson in left field shallow. The rest of the Thompson outfield straight away. And time call by the batter Larson. Now back in. Tice from the stretch looking at second. And delivers. Fastball low, 2-0. Designated hitter Brayson Hammer hoping to hit next for Velva-Drake Anamoose here on the top of the 4th. The 2-0. Strike call, 2-1. Selzer with a lead at second. The 2-1 pitch. Lined into right field for a base hit. Royland up with the ball. Here is Selzer coming around third, and he will slide in to score to make it a 3-2 game. An RBI single by Kason Larson. He's 2 for 2 with 2 RBI today. And the Aggies back within a run at 3-2. Now for the designated hitter, Brayson Hammer. Struck out his first time up. Fastball inside, ball one. The Aggies not using a courtesy runner. So Larson is at first, getting a short lead. Eli Schumacher holding with him there, the first baseman. Next pitch outside, 2-0. Four hits now for Velva-Drake Anamoose. The 2-0 pitch, swing and a miss, 2-1. Larson leads at first. The 2-1 pitch from Tice. Popped up in the infield. The shortstop, Eli Gemmel, taking charge and has it to retire the side. Velva-Drake Anamoose get a run on 2 hits. There were no errors. 1 runner left. The Aggies have stranded 3. After 3.5 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. Thompson 3, Velva-Drake Anamoose 2 in this third place game in the North Dakota State Class B baseball tournament. We'll be right back on yourliveevent.com.
Life moves fast, but your mind doesn't always have to. Practicing mindfulness, even for a minute, can help you stay calm and focused. Try noticing your breathing, paying attention to your surroundings, or taking a moment to reset before a test or a practice. Set goals that matter to you, celebrate small wins, and don't forget to take a break from screens. Your brain needs downtime just as much as your body does. Mental health isn't one big choice. It's a bunch of small ones you can make every day, and you're capable of all of them. Go Tommies!
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the 3-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good!
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Jeremy Tice, the pitcher, to lead things off for Thompson here in the bottom of the 4th inning. He'll be followed by third baseman Gavin Oster and second baseman Joe Taylor. Tommy's up 3-2 as they come to bat here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Right-hander Kason Larson still throwing for Velva-Drake Anamoose. And first pitch is hit toward the hole. And the shortstop Kittleson tried to knock it down. And the ball went past him. He was moving toward the hole. And we're awaiting a scoring decision on that. But the bottom line is the Tommies have the leadoff man on here in the 4th. Now third baseman Gavin Oster, who fly to center his first time up. First pitch is low ball 1. Here's a snap throw from the pitcher to first. And Tice able to get back standing. They have scored that in error on the shortstop Kittleson. The ball hit by Tice. Now time called as Kason Larson walks behind the mound a little bit. Now we're back ready to go. Tice with the short lead at first. And the first pitch to Oster coming up. Fastball outside, ball 1. Righty against righty. Next pitch to Oster is high, 2-0. Second baseman Joe Taylor on deck for Thompson. Larson from the stretch. The 2-0 is a strike call, 2-1. Selzler at first base holding with the runner, Tice. The 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air to left center field. Moving over toward left center is Wesley Nicholson. He's got it for the first out in the bottom of the fourth. And Tice holds his ground at first base. Now second baseman Joe Taylor, who popped a second his first time up. Joe, one of 3 seniors on the Thompson roster. The other 2, Jeremy Tice, who's on first base, and Gavin Oster, who just batted. Swung on, fouled back, strike 1. Don't forget, at 7 o'clock tonight, we've got the State Class B championship game between Kindred and Park River area. Audio-only coverage on YourLiveEvent.com. We'll be on the air with pregame about 6:45. Larson from the stretch, swinging a foul by Taylor to the Thompson dugout. Oh, 0-2 to Taylor with designated hitter Jacob Olson on deck for the Tommies. Tice a short lead off first with 1 out. The 0-2 to Taylor is a fastball high, 1-2. Righty against righty, the 1-2 pitch. That's outside, 2-2. Tice again leading at first. The 2-2 pitch to Taylor. That's lined down the third base line, fair. Tice is rounding second. There'll be a throw to third, but Tice is in safely. A double for Taylor. So the Tommies with runners at second and third and 1 out. For the designated hitter, Jacob Olson. He singled his first time up in the 3rd inning. Kason Larson, now the right-hander from the windup. The first pitch. Inside and low, ball 1. Tommy's up 3-2 as they bat here in the bottom of the 4th. 1 out, runners on second and third. The 1-0 pitch. Grounded to third. Weidler throws to first for the out and nobody else advances. That is the second out. Tice still at third, Taylor at second now with 2 out. For center fielder Grady Hurst, who singled and scored in the 3rd inning. 3rd place in Class B North Dakota baseball on the line in this game. The first pitch, strike called, 0-1 on the outside part of the plate. Tice at third, Taylor at second with 2 out. The 0-1 pitch. Strike called, 0-2. That caught the very edge of the strike zone at the knees. Righty to righty, Larson's 0-2 pitch. Grounded to third. Fielded by Weidler. Throws to first. And it came in on a bounce and gets away from the first baseman. And 2-run score. And Thompson go up 5-2. It seemed a routine play for the third baseman, Weidler. But his throw to first bounced away from the first baseman. And that'll be a throwing error on Weidler, the second error of the inning against the Aggies. Here's a ground ball to third again. Weidler's throw is low, but this time it's scooped up to retire the side. Thompson in the 4th take advantage of a couple of errors. 2 runs, 1 hit, 2 errors. One runner left. The Tommies have stranded 2. 4 complete on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. After 4, Thompson 5, Velva-Drake Anamoose 2 on yourliveevent.com.
Hi, Sonia from the Lighting Gallery and Decor. We're so much more than just lighting.
Step into a space where your home starts to come together. From custom furniture and curated decor to a personalized design guidance, we help you create a space that feels warm, layered, and uniquely yours. Whether you're starting fresh or finishing the details, we're here to bring your vision to life.
I invite you to stop in. I think you'll be wowed.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
Third baseman Peyton Weidler leading off for Velva-Drake Anamoose in the top of the 5th inning. Looks at strike 1. Here's a swing and a pop into short right field, just out of the reach of the first baseman Schumacher for a base hit. Weidler had struck out his first time up. 5th hit of the day for the Yankees. So the leadoff man is on, bringing up the top of the order, and shortstop Cooper Kittleson, who has struck out and walked. Jeremy Tice's pitch, low ball 1. Tice, I would think, is nearing the end of his pitch limit, as he did pitch 3 innings on Thursday against Bottineau. And we're in the 5th inning here. Next pitch is low and away, 2-0. Thompson up 5-2 in this third place game in the North Dakota State Class B baseball tournament. Tice from the stretch. Here's the 2-0. Blocked by Abdom. Its pitch was low and away, 3-0. No place for Weidler to try to advance. Righty to righty, the 3-0. Outside ball 4. Second walk allowed by Jeremy Tice sends Weidler to second with nobody out. And Coach Nate Solis is going to come out of the Thompson dugout. This meeting on the mound brought to you by Chris Moan Nodak Insurance. Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. And that will be it for Tice on the mound today. We'll see who replaces him when we come back after this timeout. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, we're in the top of the 5th inning. Velva-Drake Anamoose batting, runners at first and second, no one out. And Thompson in the lead, 5-2 on yourliveevent.com.
The City of Hillsboro encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsboro for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
Left-hander Caden Loyland making his first appearance on the mound in this Class B state tournament. The junior left-hander 1-1 on the year with a 2.83 earned run average. This will be his 6th appearance on the mound. He started 3 games. In 17 1/3 innings, he's allowed 14 hits, 12 walks, 7 earned, walked 17, and struck out 20. Now the first pitch to second baseman Reese Steffen, missing for ball 1. Thompson with a 5-2 lead here in the top of the 5th. Velva-Drake Anamoose threatening with runners at first and second and nobody out. The next pitch to Steffen is a strike. I thought the umpire called a strike. 1-1. Steffen has struck out twice. Left-handed batter against the left-hander Loyland, who spun and threw back towards second. The shortstop Gemmel caught the ball, but Weidler was able to get back standing up. Top of the 5th, nobody out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Steffen might have gotten a small piece of that. Center fielder Mason Kraft to hit next for the Aggies. The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. First down of the inning, and Caden Loyland gets things off to a good start on the mound with a strikeout. Still runners at first and second, now with 1 out for center fielder Mason Kraft, who has grounded to third and hit into a fielder's choice. The senior center fielder. Lone inside ball 1, nice block by Dex Avdam. Thompson's outfield playing straight away, average depth for the right-handed batting Kraft. The 1-0, swing and a called strike, 1-1. Catcher Logan Vincent to hit next for the Aggies. Weidler on second, Kittleson at first with 1 out. The 1-1 pitch. Strike called at the knees, 1-2. It's times like this you remind yourself that the umpire is to call the pitch where it crosses the plate, not where the catcher catches it. And that pitch is low and away, 2-2. Thompson up 5-2 here in the top of the 5th. Velva-Drake Anamoose threatening, runners at first and second with 1 out. The 2-2 pitch inside, 3-2. Lefty to righty. Loyland from the stretch. The 3-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3 for the second out. Loyland comes in back-to-back strikeouts. 2 down now for the Aggies in the top of the 5th. Now Logan Vincent, the catcher, he was hit by a pitch and scored in the second inning, grounded to second in the 4th. Fastball high and away, ball 1. Weidler on second, Kittleson at first. And Jeremy Tice, I forgot to tell you, moved into the outfield, playing center field. And Grady Hurst moving from center to right. Loyland from the stretch. The 1-1 pitch, low, 2-1. Weidler led off the inning with a single. Kittleson walked, and they've both been stuck there at first and second. 2 out now in the top of the 5th, the 2-1 pitch. Swung on, grounded past the mound. Fielded by the shortstop, Gemmel, who throws to first to retire the side. Gemmel running just toward the first base side of second base when he fielded that ball and threw over to retire the side. And the Tommies use a get-out-of-jail-free card here in the 5th. Velva-Drake Anamoose, no runs, 1 hit, plus a walk, no errors, 2 runners left. The Aggies have stranded 5. After 4.5 on the Tim Kazed Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, It's Thompson 5, Velva-Drake Anamoose 2 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Keep your car moving along with the team at Elite Automotive Center in Fargo. What sets Elite Automotive Center apart from the herd is their truly extensive list of services. From brake and tire service to tune-ups and battery replacement, there's no job too big or small for their ASE certified technicians. Schedule your next oil change by going to EliteAutomotiveCenter.com or scan the QR code on your screen now. Never settle for standard service. Stop by Elite Automotive Center today in Fargo.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
So, Thompson dodged a bullet in the top of the 5th inning after Velva-Drake Anamoose got the first 2 men on base to start the 5th. Then Caden Loyland came into pitch, recorded 2 strikeouts, and got the 3rd man to ground out to end the inning. So the final line for Jeremy Tice on the mound for Thompson: 4 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, both earned, walked 2, hit 1, struck out 6. Now shortstop Eli Gemmel will lead it off for Thompson in the bottom of the 5th inning. First pitch inside, ball 1. Right-hander Kason Larson still on the mound for Velva-Drake Anamoose. Eli has fly to left both times. Next pitch inside, 2-0. Eli to be followed by catcher Dex Avdom and pitcher Caden Loyland. 2-0 pitch in for a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1. 5-3 Thompson in the lead in this 3rd place game at the State Class B baseball tournament. Swing and a foul back. Eli just gained the end of the bat on that one. And the count evens 2-2. Kason Larson from the stretch. The 2-2. Fastball inside, 3-2. Righty against righty. Larson winds the payoff pitch. And excuse me, swing, but he went around, strike 3. That is the first strikeout for Kason Larson. 1 up and 1 down for the Tommies in the bottom of the 5th. Now catcher Dex Avdom, who walked in the 1st inning, hit a 3-run homer to right in the 3rd. That gave Tommies the lead. First pitch is high and away, ball 1. Lefty batter against the right-hander Larson. There's a swing and another drive to right. And this one is long gone. Avdam's 2nd homer of the game, and it's 6-2 in favor of Thompson. That one faded a little bit toward the right field line, but it still had plenty of carry to get out of here. Avdam's 2nd home run of the game, and the Thompson Tommies are up 6-2. Now the pitcher, Caden Loyland, who has popped to 1st and grounded to 2nd. Righty to lefty, the first pitch outside, ball 1. Next pitch, an inside pitch, swung on and fouled off, 1-1. Those were both no doubt home runs from Dex, the freshman. The 1-1 pitch. High, 2-1. Thompson adding to their lead. They're now up 6-2. Here's a swing and a foul back, 2-2. Center fielder Jeremy Tysa hit next for the Tommies. Leyland batting with an open stance, the 2-2 pitch. That caught the outside corner for strike 3. Second strikeout for Larson this inning. 2 down for Thompson now in the bottom of the 5th. Brings up center fielder Jeremy Tice, who flied to left. Reached on an error by shortstop Kittleson in the 4th inning and came around to score on Dex Aftam's. No, he came around to score on a throwing error by the third baseman Weidler. And the first pitch to Jeremy is strike 1. Velva-Drake Anamoose 1 in the 2nd. Thompson 3 in the 3rd. Velva-Drake Anamoose 1 in the 4th. Thompson 2 in the 4th and 1 here in the 5th. Next pitch to Tice is a called strike 0-2. Nobody on, 2 out, bottom 5. Pitch is low, ball 1. And that might have hit the catcher Vincent in a sore spot. So the home plate umpire hands the ball, walks out to hand the ball to Kason Larson, and gives home plate a dusting while he's at it. The 1-2 pitch to Tice. Held up on the swing. It's high 2-2. Third baseman Gavin Oster hoping to hit next for Thompson. The 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air, short center field. Charging in is the center field, and the ball drops. There is nobody covering second, so Tice will make it there easily. The center fielder Kraft making a long run to try to get that ball, and he just missed it. And that's going to be scored a double for Tice. 6 hits now for the Tommies. Brings up third baseman Gavin Oster, who has fly to center and fly to left. First pitch a strike, 0-1. (6-2) Thompson, 2 out, bottom of 5. Tice leading at second. The 1 strike pitch is low and away, 1-1. Remember, we'll have coverage of the State Class B championship game between Kindred and Park River area here on YourLiveEvent.com. Audio only coverage. First pitch set for 7 o'clock. We'll be on the air with pregame at 6:45. Next pitch to Oster is a strike, 1-2. Kason Larson from the stretch. The right-hander looks at second. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled back. Still 1-2 to Gavin Oster. Second baseman Joe Taylor hoping to hit next. Larson's 1-2 pitch. Hit to short, fielded by Kittleson. The throw to first in time for the out. And Thompson retired in the 5th, but not before they get a home run, 1 run, on the Dex Aftam home run. 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left. The Tommies have stranded 3. 5 complete on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. Thompson 6, Velva-Drake Anamoose 2 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
After 5 innings, Velva-Drake Anamoose, 2 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors. Thompson, 6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors. Wesley Nicholson, the left fielder, leading off for Velva-Drake Anamoose here in the top of the 6th. Swings at the first pitch from Kane Loyland and misses strike 1. Nicholson followed by first baseman Luke Selzler and pitcher Kason Larson. The 5, 6, 7 hitters in the Aggie lineup. Nicholson swings and misses at the next pitch, 0-2. Lefty Kalen Loyland came on last inning. Now time called by the batter. Loyland came in with runners at first and second and no one out last inning. Got 2 quick strikeouts and then a ground out to end the inning. Here's a swing and a miss, strike 3. Third strikeout for Loyland, 1 up and 1 down for Velva-Drake Anamoose in the top of the 6th. Now first baseman Luke Selzler, who has reached in a fielder's choice and doubled and scored in the 4th. Lefty against lefty. As the Sun starts to take command here at Jack Brown Stadium in Jamestown. First pitch to Selzler is a called strike. The 0-1 just outside 1-1. Hurst in right field, just in front of the warning track in right. And that hit him. Selzler had backed off as though he was trying to check a swing or get out of the way of a pitch. It appeared it might have been fouled off, but apparently the ball hit him. First batter that Loyland has hit, the second Aggie who's been hit by a pitch. Now the first pitch to pitcher Kason Larson is high ball 1. Larson has singled twice and driven in both of the Aggie runs. Called strike 1-1. Aggie's trailing 6-2 here in the top of the 6th inning. The 1-1 pitch. High and away, nice snag by the catcher, Dex Avdom. Selzler leading at first. The 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss, 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Grounded foul down the third base side. Still 2-2 to Kason Larson. The groundkeepers here at Jack Brown Stadium in Jamestown, the Jamestown Park and Rec Department, do a wonderful job on this field. Fastball low 3-2 to Larson. I mean, the grass is perfect. It's very lush, maybe a stat too lush for some people's taste. 3-2 pitches, low ball 4. First walk allowed by Loyland, and the Aggies now runners at first and second and 1 out. Brayson Hammer, the designated hitter to stand in. He's batting for right fielder Crew Klein. And a ball thrown away on an attempted steal. Selzler comes in to score. Larson dives into third. And it's now a 6-3 game. There was a double steal on, and then Hampton threw the ball away. So Selzler comes in to score to make it 6-3. And Kason Larson is now at third with 1 out. And a 1-0 count on the DH. Bryson Hammer is swinging a miss, 1-1. So Velva-Drake Anamoose trying to make something happen here in the 6th. They've got a run in and a runner at third. The next pitch is outside to Hammer, 2-1. Next pitch, low, 3-1. Third baseman Peyton Weidler to hit next. Lefty to lefty the pitch. Strike called, 3-2. Loyland out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. That is the second out. And the fourth strikeout for Caden Loyland. Now Weidler, who has struck out and singled in 2 trips. Fastball way inside, ball 1. Larson at third with 2 out. A run in here in the 6th for the Aggies. Next pitch is outside, 2-0. 6-3 Thompson in front. Top of the 6th inning. Velva-Drake Anamoose, 2 out, a runner at third. The 2-0, swing and a miss, 2-1. The Park River area players have arrived here for the championship game, where they'll be facing Kindred. 2-1 pitch, outside, 3-1. Lefty to righty. Loyland from the stretch, that's outside, ball 4. Second walk allowed by Loyland. So runners at the corners now for Velva-Drake Anamoose. And the leadoff hitter Cooper Kittleson comes up representing the tying run at the plate. Kittleson has struck out and walked twice. Fastball inside and it hit him. Got him on the left foot. And the bases are now loaded. Loyland's second hit batter, both of them this inning. So we now have Larson at third, Weidler at second, and Kittleson at first. And Thompson coach Nate Solis comes to the mound to have a one-on-one chat with his pitcher. This is brought to you by Chris Moe, Nodak Insurance, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. Meeting is over. It was not a full-scale conference, but as Coach Solis leaves, catcher Dex Safdom comes to the mound to have a couple of words with Caden Loyland. Here is Reese Steffen, the second baseman, who has the negative hat trick, 3 strikeouts. And the first pitch is ball 1 low. Larson at third, Weidler at second, Kittleson at first. The 1-0 pitch, a called strike, 1-1. Wind picking up a little bit here at Jack Brown Stadium in Jamestown. Lefty to lefty, swung on and missed, 1-2. Aggies with the bases loaded, top of the 6th. They've got a run in already. They trail 6-3. The 1-2 pitch. Fouled off down the third baseline. And the count's still 1-2. Steffen stepping back into the left-hand batter's box. Loyland from the stretch, the 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. And the Aggies leave the bases loaded. Velva-Drake Anamoose did get a run without the benefit of a hit. There were 2 hit batters and 2 walks, 1 Thompson error, and 3 runners left. The Aggies have stranded 8. After 5.5 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. After 5.5, Thompson 6, Velva-Drake Anamoose 3 on yourliveevent.com.
Doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
If you can dream it up, we can make it a reality. Hello, this is Jonathan Olson with Greenworks Landscaping and Fencing. We can offer you a complete package when it comes to an external look to your property. Paver patios, outdoor kitchens, retaining walls, or fencing. We offer you all that and more. Our fences are built to last, so you have low maintenance beauty that not only improves the look, but also the value of your home. To show us your ideas or let us help you design your perfect outdoor sanctuary, check us out on the web at gworkslf.com.
Thompson coming to bat in the bottom of the 6th inning with a 6-3 lead over Velva-Drake Anamoose. And the bottom third of their batting order, second baseman Joe Taylor, designated hitter Jacob Olson, and right fielder Grady Hurst. First pitch to Taylor is inside, ball 1. Right-hander Kason Larson has gone the distance for the Aggies on the hill. Righty to righty, the pitch. Strike call 1-1. Joe has popped to second and doubled and scored in the 4th inning. Here's the 1-1 to Taylor. Swung on and fouled, 1-2. Velva-Drake Anamoose in the 7th will have their 3, 4, and 5 hitters coming up. Kraft, Vincent, and Nicholson. The 1-2 pitch. Grounded down the third base line. That is foul. Now we'll do it again at 1-2. Joe's double was just inside the third base line of the 4th inning. Third place on the line here in this Class B tournament. Thompson back into the right-hand batter's box. Taylor back in the right-hand batter's box for Thompson. The 1-2, high 2-2. Velva-Drake Anamoose 1 in the 2nd, Thompson 3 in the 3rd. Velva-Drake Anamoose 1 in the 4th, and I'll finish that later as a fly ball hit to left field. And Wesley Nicholson, the left fielder, has it for the first out. Thompson then got 2 runs in their half of the 4th inning, and another in the 5th, and then Velva-Drake Anamoose 1 in the top of the 6th inning. Now designated hitter Jacob Olson, who is single and scored and grounded to third. First pitch outside, ball 1. Olson batting for first baseman Eli Schumacher. The 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Thompson's 4-year run as Class B state champions came to an end yesterday with a loss in the semifinals. To Park River area. Swing and a miss, 1-2. But Thompson looking to bring home the 3rd place trophy. 1-2 the count to Jacob Olson. And the pitch from Larson, high 2-2. Larson looks in, righty to righty, the 2-2, low 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch to Olson. Swing and a miss, strike 3 for the 2nd out. 3 strikeouts for Kason Larson. 2 up and 2 down for Thompson in the bottom of the 6th. Now Grady Hurst, the right fielder, who has singled and scored, reached on a throwing error by the third baseman Weidler. First pitch to Grady, swing and a miss, strike 1. Dex Avdom 2 home runs for Thompson with 4 runs batted in. The big difference in this game. Next pitch is high, 1-1. Dex with a 3-run homer in the 3rd inning and a solo shot in the 5th. The Tommies getting a couple of unearned runs in between there in the 4th inning. Next pitch is a called strike 1-2. Left fielder Mac Michelson hoping to bat next. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Hit on the fists. The pitcher Larson will come toward third base and make the catch to retire the side. 3 up and 3 down for Thompson in the bottom of the 6th, nothing across. We go to the top of the 7th on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. After 6, Thompson 6, Velva-Drake, Anamoose 3 on yourliveevent.com.
Gallery and Decor. We're so much more than just lighting.
Step into a space where your home starts to come together. From custom furniture and curated decor to a personalized design guidance, we help you create a space that feels warm, layered, and uniquely yours. Whether you're starting fresh or finishing the details, we're here to bring your vision to life.
I invite you to stop in. I think you'll be wowed.
Imagine your life in Hillsboro, a place where neighbors know your name and opportunities are real. Here, you'll find affordable home lots and grants to help you build your future. In Hillsboro, safety, affordability, and community aren't just promises, they're our way of life. With a 24-hour fitness center, a strong school system, a trusted hospital, and a thriving business district, Hillsboro has everything you need to live well. Here, your family is our family, and your future shines bright. Discover Hillsboro, where small-town living means big opportunities.
Thompson 3 outs away from clinching 3rd place in the North Dakota State Class B baseball tournament. Mason Kraft, the center fielder, to lead it off for Velva-Drake Anamoose. He looks at a pitch outside from ball 1. Kraft is grounded to 3rd, hit into a fielder's choice, and struck out in 3 at-bats. Lefty Kalen Loyland's 1-0 pitch is a called strike 1-1. Kraft to be followed by catcher Logan Vincent and left fielder Wesley Nicholson here in the top of the 7th. Strike call 1-2. Caden Loyland has not allowed a hit in 2 innings of relief. Here's a swing and a miss, strike 3. That is strikeout number 6 for the left-hander. 1 up and 1 down for Velva-Drake Anamoose in the top of the 7th. Now Logan Vincent, the catcher, who was hit by a pitch and scored and grounded out twice. Aggies trying to tie this thing up. Right now the 2-0 count to Vincent. Loyland came on in relief in the 5th inning. And has allowed just 1 unearned run. 3-0 count now to Vincent. Right, lefty to lefty. That's inside ball 4. 3rd walk allowed by Caden Loyland. This brings up Wesley Nicholson, the left fielder who has singled and struck out twice. Right-hand batter against the left-hander Loyland. First pitch missing inside ball 1. Velva-Drake Anamoose trailing 6-3 on the top of the 7th. Next pitch is low 2-0. Vincent, not a big lead at first. Schumacher holding with him there. Now a throw to first, and Vincent back standing. First baseman Luke Selzler on deck for the Aggies. Lefty to righty, the first pitch, high and away. Ball one to Nicholson. 3-0. Time. Batter called time. So no pitch. Nicholson stepping out of the right-hand batter's box and now back in. Loyland's 3-0. Bounced in, ball 4. So now the tying run is at the plate for Velva-Drake Anamoose with one out in the top of the 7th. Vincent on second and Nicholson on first. Now Luke Selzler, the first baseman, reaching a fielder's choice in the second inning, doubled and scored in the 4th, was hit by a pitch and scored in the 6th. Strong left-handed batter. Hurst in right field playing deep. First pitch, a half swing, cost him 0-1. 6-3 Thompson leading. Velva-Drake Anamoose threatening. Runners at first and second and one out. Next pitch called strike 2. Pitcher Kason Larson is on deck for the Aggies. Here's the 0-2. Off-speed pitch. Chopped foul down the third base line, and the Aggies will let it roll. The Tommies will let it roll foul. The ball had just enough momentum to carry it foul, as it didn't quite get halfway to third base. 0-2 the count now to Selzler. Loyland nods for the sign, and the 0-2. Missed inside 1-2. Loyland from the stretch, the 1-2, way outside, 2-2. Pitcher Kason Larson to hit next. Lefty to lefty. Loyland's pitch. That is fouled toward the third base sign, still 2-2. Loyland looking in for the sign. The runners lead off first and second. And strike 3 called on the outside corner for the second out. 7 strikeouts for Loyland. So Velva-Drake Anamoose now down to their last out. Pitcher Kason Larson. Singled twice, driven in 2 runs, and walked. He looks at strike 1. Thompson up 6-3. Velva-Drake Anamoose. Runners at first and second with 2 out. A half swing. Appeals. It's a strike, 0-2. Larson, right-handed batter, stands back in. Runners lead off first and second. The 0-2. Fastball inside, 1-2. Weidler on second, Kittleson on first. Next pitch missing inside 2-2. Vincent on second, Nicholson on first with 2 out. Aggies trying to keep this game alive. The 2-2. Strike 3 called, and this one is over. And the Thompson Tommies take third place. 8 strikeouts for Caden Loyland. Velva-Drake Anamoose in the 7th. No runs, no hits. They had a couple of walks. No errors, 2 runners left. They stranded 10. The final score on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. The final, Thompson 6, Velva-Drake, Anamoose 3 for third place at the North Dakota State Baseball Tournament. We'll be back with more in a moment on YourLiveEvent.com.
Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Say thank you to the farmers you come into contact with every day. They have chosen a career that is as much their deep passion as it is an absolute necessity for you and I. Spring is upon us and there will be farm equipment on the roads. Give them your patience and room to do their jobs. Trust me, they would rather be off the road working in their field than dealing with traffic. From all of us here at Agassiz Precision Ag, we say thank you and have a safe spring.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
The Kindred Public School District looks to collaboratively cultivate an environment that challenges learners to reach their full potential in a student-centered, community-supported environment while building authentic relationships that promotes active engagement in learning, literacy, and life. Kindred Public Schools' mission is to educate, prepare, and maximize student potential. Kindred Public School District, student-centered, community-supported. For more info about upcoming school events and news, go online to kindred.k12.us.
In agriculture, the one thing you can count on is uncertainty. What if the GPS short circuits in your tractor? Do you have equipment breakdown coverage? Nodak Insurance has been insuring farmers and ranchers for over 70 years, and we've come across about every scenario you can imagine. Hi, I'm Chris Moen, your agent with answers at Nodak Insurance Company. I know insurance, I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call me today for details on how we can protect your farming operation at 757-1613.
The World of Outlaws late models are coming to Norman County Raceway on June 30th, 2026. Infield seating, your chance to meet your favorite National Touring Series drivers, and much, much more. Tickets are available now at ncraceway.com.
Order yours today, and we'll see you June 30th, 2026.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yield and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
We are back at Jack Brown Stadium in Jamestown. Joe Lancello with you as Thompson wins third place at the North Dakota State Class B baseball tournament. The Tommies beating Velva-Drake Anamoose 6-3. Velva-Drake Anamoose 3 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors, 10 runners left. Thompson 6 runs, 6 hits, 1 error, and 3 runners left. The winning pitcher, Caden Woyland, coming on in relief, but right now we'll turn up the PA microphone as the Thompson players receive their third place awards.
Joe Taylor. Number 3, Caden Woyland. Number 4, Gavin Oster. Number 5, Eli Gemmel. Number 6, Jeremy Tice. Number 9, Grady Loyland. Number 10, Jacob Olson. Number 11, Dex Obdam. Number 12, RJ Anderson. Number 13, Jeff Godstead. Number 14, Jackson Clementson. Number 17, Matt Michelson. And number 20, Eli Schumacher. That boy, Taylor Johnson. Statisticians, Stella Stevens and Carly Burbich. Assistant coaches, Trent Carlson, Brian Overby, Ryan Strandy, and Ryan Alvin. Head coach of the Tommies, Nate Solis.
And the Thompson coaching staff receiving handshakes from the NDHSAA officials, as well as their participation awards.
Of the 4th place Velva-Drake Anamoose Aggies, please come forward, accept your 4th place trophy.
Just a note for later, if we'll be tuning in for our broadcast of the state championship game between Kindred and Park River area. The only awards that will be given out after the game will be that of the Senior Player of the Year and the Coach of the Year. As the 3 Thompson seniors, Jeremy Tice, Gavin Oster, and Joe Taylor accept the 3rd place trophy and head back to the 3rd base dugout toward their teammates. The winning pitcher, Caden Loyland, coming on in relief of Jeremy Tice. Tice went the first 4 innings, giving up 5 hits, 2 runs, both earned. Walked 2, hit 1, struck out 6. Loyland in 3 innings gave up no hits, 1 run. It was not earned. He walked 3, hit 2, and struck out 8. Taking the loss for Velva-Drake Anamoose was Kason Larson. The senior went 6 innings, giving up 6 hits, 6 runs, 4 of them earned. Walked 1, struck out 3. Time of the game, 1 hour and 36 minutes. The big hits of the game, Dex Avdam, 2 home runs for the Tommies. A 3-run shot of the 3rd inning that gave them the lead for good from a 1-0 deficit to a 3-1 lead. And then Avdam adding a solo shot in the 5th inning. No other Thompson player with more than 1 hit. The Tommies got a couple of unearned runs in the 4th inning. 2 runs scoring on a throwing error by the 3rd baseman, Peyton Weidler. Velva-Drake Anamoose actually scored first in the 2nd inning on an RBI single by Kason Larson. Thompson got 3 runs in the 4th on a Dax Avdam 3-run homer. Velva-Drake Anamoose got 1 back in the 4th with 2 out. Luke Selzler doubled, scored on a Kason Larson single to make it 3-2. Then in the 4th, Thompson 2 unearned runs to make it 5-2. They got another run in the 6th on Dex Avdam's 2nd homer of the day to make it 6-2. Velva-Drake Anamoose a run in the 3rd. That came in on a double seal and a throwing error. Allowed Luke Selzer to come around to score from 3rd. And Velva-Drake Anamoose had the bases loaded in that 6th inning with 2 out. But Caden Loyland struck out Reese Steffen to end the inning and put out that fire. 6-3, Thompson winning 3rd place at the North Dakota State Class B baseball tournament. We'll have our postgame awards for you and wrap things up here in just a moment on YourLiveEvent.com.
But your mind doesn't always have to. Practicing mindfulness, even for a minute, can help you stay calm and focused. Try noticing your breathing, paying attention to your surroundings, or taking a moment to reset before a test or a practice. Set goals that matter to you, celebrate small wins, and don't forget to take a break from screens. Your brain needs downtime just as much as your body does. Mental health isn't one big choice. It's a bunch of small ones you can make every day, and you're capable of all of them. Go Tommies!
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good!
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Back at Jamestown, Joe Lancello with you. Time now for our post-game awards. We'll start with our player of the game, brought to you by Enbridge. Life takes energy. Enbridge. For energy for life, enbridge.com. For career opportunities, the likely choice, freshman Dex Avdom. 2 for 2 with a walk. Both of his hits were home runs, and he drove in 4 of Thompson's 6 runs. Dex Avdom, our player of the game, brought to you by Enbridge. Our connection of the game, brought to you by Halstead Telephone Company. Discover local reliability you can trust. Halstead Telephone, it's how to connect. HalsteadTel.com. Our connection will be the third inning 3-run homer by Dex Avdom. That sailed over the right field fence and gave Thompson a lead they would not relinquish in this game. Dex Avdom's 3-run homer in the third inning. Our connection of the game brought to you by Halstead Telephone Company. Discover local reliability you can trust. Halstead Telephone, it's how to connect. HalsteadTel.com. And finally, our precision play of the game brought to you by Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Agassi Precision Ag in Hillsboro. Call 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com, planterdoc.com. Precision play, I'll go with relief pitcher Caden Loyland from Thompson. He came in with runners at first and second in the 5th inning. Struck out the first 2 batters he faced and then got the next batter to ground out to end that threat at a time when Thompson still had a 5-2 lead. And Caden Loyland with 8 strikeouts in 3 innings. Our precision play of the game brought to you by Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Agassi Precision Ag in Hillsboro. Call 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com, planterdoc.com. Thompson wins 3rd place in Class B baseball, beating Velva-Drake Anamoose 6-3. Just a reminder, on yourliveevent.com, we will have audio-only coverage of the Class B championship game between Kindred and Park River area. First pitch set for 7 o'clock. And our pregame coverage should start around 6:45 on yourliveevent.com. Thanks to all the folks at Jamestown and with the North Dakota High School Activities Association. Thanks to our sponsors for allowing us to bring you coverage of state tournament baseball on yourliveevent.com. We hope you'll stop by our sponsors and thank them for allowing us to bring you these games. And thanks to you for watching and listening. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. I'm Joe Lancello. The final again here, Thompson 6, Velva-Drake Anamoose 3 for 3rd place at the North Dakota State Class B baseball tournament. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll talk to you later. Good night, everyone.